Hello and welcome. It is Halloween night, and Sako and I are here and getting ready to dive into November, which is writing month for a lot of us. I understand binge writing is not for everyone. As always, everything with writing depends on you and how you're doing right now. I am a moth right now. Sako, are you a witch?
Maybe
Maybe a spidery witch?
a spidery witch.
Awesome. So, what project are you working on this?
I'm working on my sapphic vampire romance
Ooh,
horror thing.
nice.
Yeah, that's what I'm dedicating this month to. All those scenes that you gave me ideas for, like I gotta actually write them this month. So
What? What? That
yeah,
that seems like work. I don't know. I don't know about that.
I have to
Oh my
create
god,
some
I
new
never took this
characters.
necklace off when I put on the other one. Oh well. Yeah, yeah. Eh, I can't do it with the headset on, so it's just gonna live there. Wait,
It
wait.
lives there.
There. If I have it above it, it looks intentional, right?
If you have it above it, it looks intentional.
There we go. Okay, I'm vaguely more symmetrical. So, oh my goodness. So, I know I'm working on my space fantasy number 2, but I haven't looked at my notes or
I
anything.
haven't looked at my notes or anything. I have to go back in my bullet journal and find your suggestions.
Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm gonna be doing at midnight. I just know I'm gonna be opening up my spreadsheets and my notes and making a new draft so that
I wanna
I
get my writing in before I do my setup. Does that make sense?
no, that makes sense. That makes sense. But since I'm continuing from a pre-existing, I need to like copy the pre-existing, get the word count so that way I can delete or subtract that from my total so I can track better. Um when I'm adding words to a pre-existing document, what I like to do is just highlight and strike out sections that I'm removing so that I don't have to do extra math. And then when I finish the draft, then I go through and make a new copy and then delete stuff for reals. But I always want to save a copy of every sentence that makes it through that exists by the time I finish the chapter. I've cut scenes and then stolen paragraphs from cut scenes for later on. So like no words are wasted. Sometimes you need the words so you can world build and sometimes you need them somewhere else and they're in the wrong place. But
Indeed.
yeah, yeah. So I know a lot of people don't like to write long and trim down. I know you write short, but I like to overwrite and then pick the phrasing that is prettier. Because if I write the same thing 3 times, one of those is gonna, like, be really nice.
It yeah.
So, oh my goodness. I am not ready for November. I'm
Uh,
usually way more prepared than this. Like, even when I was pantsing, I was more prepared, but I think for me, the real problem is, oh, right. I'm in the middle of a revision, and so, like, I didn't have any downtime coming into this or anything like that.
yeah, you gave me some good ideas. I just gotta figure out where exactly they're gonna go. And I think I've picked, like, the time frame in which I can shove some of these subplots.
Sure,
I think
that
I'll be
makes
good.
sense.
I'm sorry about the whoops.
The what?
The Facebook whoops. My Facebook is blowing up for some reason.
Oh, I'm not even hearing the boops.
Okay, good.
So, although my dad did read my blog post, I told him not to watch the video because occasionally he tells me that I look like overacting black and white actress when I'm doing my vlog videos. And
What the
this one I was
hell?
he's told me this twice. And I'm like, I am super animated in like today's blog post. So like just read it. You don't want to watch it. It's not your jam, but like I I had a lot of fun. Um did you see my blog post today?
I'm not sure which one because I saw like 3 of
Oh,
your blog posts come across my feed today.
okay. Well, I linked my podcasts that came out this month, but today I put out the video and the WordPress about why I'm terrified not to write in November.
Ah, yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
I did read that.
Do do you have that same urge? Is it just me?
I fail so often
Mhm.
that I um, I'm proud of myself as long as I try, right? So, if because if I write 20,000 words or 30,000 words, like, that's more words than I would have written otherwise.
100%, 100%.
So, I count it as a win.
Sure, sure. So, like, obviously, anybody watching is welcome to go and see my YouTube video. But basically, what I'm talking about is my post was this is how I prep for November writing. This is, my thing. I've quote unquote won 11 times. It totally burns me out, but like, it gets most of my ideas on paper. And I am anytime I have broken a streak of like, I've been able to do this X number of times in a row, I have never gone back to that thing consistently ever again. I used to lift heavy weights and I have not gone back since the time I misaligned my ribs. I used to be a fencer. I used to be a dancer. I used to be a weekly blogger for basically 10 years and I've blogged 5 times in 2 years. So, like, if I break a streak, I never get back to doing the thing regularly ever again. And I am terrified that if I skip November, I will never write another book. Like,
Oh, wow.
like I don't think I will get through one if I don't have like that big chunk. I've been trying to revise my urban fantasy
Yeah.
since June, and I've gotten a third of the way through because I'm not doing anything not on Sundays and I'm not focused enough. And every time I start on Sunday, I'm like, wait, where did I leave off? And I have to go back a chapter. And so like I feel like also pantsing is not for me. I'm never doing it again. Ever.
Yeah.
Ever. So for those who aren't familiar, there's three general types of writers. There's people who write by the seat of their pants or exploratory writers, otherwise known as pantsers. There's planners. I think that's self explanatory. And then there are what I like to call, I like to be called plantsers, who do like a high level outline. They know where they're going, they know some of the uh, uh, stopping points along the way, but
Mhm.
they sit down and write. And my last book that I have been stuck in revisions forever does not have an outline and never did. And it sucks. Oh, no. Okay. I love the story. I love the characters. I love the world. I hate the writing process because I keep being like, oh, I need to go back and change this and add this in. And
I stop at 4 revisions.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But I haven't gotten through my first round of revisions. I just keep having ideas and then jumping back chapters to add in that like world building or plot point or whatever.
Right, breadcrumbs.
Yeah, yeah. And
Yeah.
then I have to read all of that point of view characters, chapters, so I can make sure that it's consistent coming forward to where I am now, and ugh, it's horrible, it's terrible, and never doing it again. At this point in my life, I'm not saying I'm never gonna be a pantser, I'm just saying in this case.
This isn't the month to do it.
Right. And in this case, I pantsed it because I didn't know where I was going with the story, and that is not good for my process. I need to know where I'm going, otherwise I can't get there. So,
Yeah. Yeah, I feel you.
anyway, that was a huge rant. Tell us about your story.
It is, called Borrowed Time.
Okay.
It is about a Russian ancient, well, not maybe not ancient, like 1800s, vampire, who falls in love with a former cancer kid, uh, with a suicidal streak.
Oh dear.
So, a self-destructive
Yeah, yeah.
streak.
That's
Uh,
gonna have a lot of, like, content notes.
yeah. So, so far so good. I've run it through a bunch of alpha readers,
Okay.
those things. And one of them did, line edits, and one, did developmental stuff, and,
Nice.
the other 2 were just like, "It was great!"
Well, yay?
So,
I mean,
well, yay.
oh, hey, Patrick is here. Hello. Patrick says, yeah, pantsing is fun if you just want to squee around in the book world, but eventually all of the quote unquote work on this later notes become too much. Okay, Patrick's with me on process. Like, Doc is a pantser and like more power to him, but like, not my process. Obviously, if I don't know where the story is going, the idea has not percolated in my head enough for me to be comfortable knowing where I'm going or figuring it out.
I gotta have my beat sheet,
Yeah, yeah. So,
you know?
uh,
Without the beat sheet, uh, I'm just pantsing it,
yeah.
and
For
God only knows how it turns
those
out.
who haven't used beats sheets before, it helps you with the 3 act structure for the pacing about when certain plot elements should come up. A lot of people are like, oh, beat sheets are formulaic. I don't want to write a formulaic story. But then they end up hitting that 3 act structure because it is so integral in Western storytelling that people just do it naturally. But if you don't understand where it's coming from, if it's not working, you might not know why if you don't step back and realize the stages and stuff like that. Anyway, I tossed in the chat Jamie Gold for writers. She's got
Mhm.
all the different beat sheets. She's got Save the Cat. She's got Romancing the Beat. She's got like a couple
I
others.
used Romancing the Beat for
Mhm.
my story.
Yeah, yeah. They're downloadable Excel spreadsheets, and you just plug in like your target word count, and it tells you like what pages should be doing, the inciting incident, et cetera, et cetera. And I think I told you, despite the whole pantsing nightmare, when I outlined my rough draft of the urban fantasy, I hit all the beat points
Nice.
naturally. Like, it was super exciting.
That is exciting.
So that tells me, I've internalized that pacing, and that's definitely something I worry about as a writer, which is why I don't like sharing a chapter at a time because you can't get
I'd
pacing.
rather share the whole story if I
Yeah, yeah,
can,
and
because I
mhm,
can't necessarily keep up with the demand.
yeah, yeah. I
So,
I see all these writers, posting things weekly on Patreon, and I'm like, if I were doing that, it would be maybe my first draft, but never my rough draft. I would have something that, like, maybe I share a
Y
chapter as I edit, but not
n
like
n not alpha, yeah.
no, not alpha.
Apparently, I'm a pretty clean writer.
I wish. Although I'm trying something new. I went to a talk with John Scalzi, who did like red shirts and stuff like that, and he's like, more power to, the November Writing Challenge people, but, like, he always reads what he wrote the day before getting into that day's words,
I used to do it that way.
and that helps him get a cleaner draft, so I think I'm gonna be leaning into that. So
Then I started writing more content,
okay.
and the reread was taking longer than it took me to write it,
Yeah. Yeah.
so I just backtrack enough just to spark the inspiration, and then
Yeah.
I move
That's
forward from there.
that's what I normally do in November, but I worry that I think that might be part of why my rough drafts are so rough, and I would love to write cleaner drafts. Like, that would be a dream, but I don't know. I'm also horrible at endings, which is why all of my books, my, adult books, have taken me 2 Novembers to get the ending right with me throwing chunks out because I never like my original ending. I don't think it works for the story, and then I have to go back and try again.
I am perplexed.
That I suck at endings?
Okay. Alright, so I am doing a November challenge
Okay. Are you
called
doing
No
the
Not Rimo
Yeah.
that Free Write is hosting,
Okay.
and I think it goes live in, like, 10 minutes.
Oh, nice. That's
So,
exciting.
I'm kinda, like, hoping that the site goes live soon.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, maybe they're not gonna start until midnight, but that's frustrating.
It says 7 minutes and 11 seconds.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I it feels like a, New Year's Eve countdown,
It kind of is.
right?
It
That's
kind of is.
that's kind of exciting and hilarious to me.
There were 2 events
Sure.
of Nano that
Right.
I super enjoyed.
Okay.
One was the
Yes.
night to
The overnight.
one, the overnighter.
Sure.
Yes, absolutely. We take our computers to a IHOP, and we take them over for 12 hours or so.
Right.
I usually leave before the sun comes up.
I mean,
I
what
try
happens
to
if you
anyway.
get caught outside with the sun up?
Uh,
You have to deal with daylight, right?
you bet.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, hey, we had some people pop in besides Patrick. Let us know in the comments if you are working on a writing challenge, if you're working on an ongoing project, or if you're just here to cheer us on. Because we like people who cheer for us. Oh. Oh wow. I'm getting ready to set up the Pomo focus.
Oh, okay.
So let me do that now. I'm deleting all these things because I'm not doing revisions. So are you going for the 1667 words
I'm gonna try for 2K for the
stream?
stream. Yeah,
Okay, nice.
for the session.
Sure. Uh,
That is if we go 2 hours.
yeah. I'm planning on it, but if we get it too loopy, we can call it when we want. Um,
Okay.
In the past, I usually just do like one sprint and go to bed, but it's a Friday night, not the middle of my work week, which so often it is. So,
Mhm.
for those who are unfamiliar, to write 50K in November means an average of 1,667 words. So if you see that
A
number,
day.
that's why. And I have written more than uh, uh, double that twice in my life on a single day. Like, the 3K, I've ridden over 3K in a single day like twice in my life. So if I fall behind, I will not. It will be really hard. It will take me a week and a half to catch up because I just don't put in that many words. I am a marathoner and not a sprinter. And so my trick for getting through November is I don't get to go to bed until I get my words in. But since we're starting at midnight, um, very
You're
often,
technically getting it done before the
exactly,
day starts.
because I usually count my words. Anything before bedtime, no matter what time I go to bed, is for the day I woke up on. Um,
Mhm.
except for the last day that cuts off at midnight. So that is the
I've
technique
never
that works
had
for
to
me.
write.
Mhm.
No, 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 no. I've had, like, 2 years early on in my
Okay.
nano career that where that happened.
Sure, sure. So, like, I know some people who do 50K on the first weekend, and they have
That is my mom.
a lot of people
She laughs
that
at me. I'm
yeah,
like, "November, writing challenge, you do about 2,000 words a day, especially if you take weekends off." And she's like, "That's me on a good weekend."
yeah,
Like,
yeah, but she's not sharing it with anyone. She's
sh
not
1,
editing
she's not
it.
sharing it with anyone, she's never gonna publish.
How is the
She
pacing on her stuff? How are the arcs?
So my mom writes.
You say she basically role plays with herself in word form.
Mhm.
How often does she do that? Is it constant? Is it when
It's
she
pretty
feels
constant
okay,
and has been throughout my childhood into my
sure.
adulthood,
Okay.
like,
I I wrote over 4K once, and my hands hurt so bad afterwards for typing that fast and that much. Like, maybe we should get some warm-ups in. We've got less than 2
"Oh,
minutes
that's a
to
great
go.
idea." Alright, I
Let me
can't
unloop
do
my wings
there.
here. Oh, hey. Hi, good to have you, Ashley. Uh, oh my goodness. Oh, stretch. So, for those who came in late, I'm a moth, which is I have mothy eye makeup.
I'm a witch. Can you tell?
So, I was watching Facebook Reels, and this one came on my feed that said, "If you're seeing this, you are either a lesbian or a witch, or both, and my book's coming out next month." So I thought of you because of your sapphic. Oh.
That's pretty cute.
I thought it was pretty adorable. So, oh my gosh, my back is tight. Oh. Okay, let me go ahead and share the focus. If anybody is working on a project today, go ahead and pop it in the chat so we can add you to the list. Wait, wrong one. This one? This one? I don't understand what is happening. Okay, we'll go with that. That looks good enough.
That works.
Oh dear. That is. Let's try again. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Can I make this narrower? Nope. That's okay. That's not the view we normally get. I don't even know what's going on right now. So
It's because we normally have a third person.
true, true, but
Yeah.
I don't want that to be so. Mm. Thanks for thinking we look cute, though. Uh,
Thank you.
I appreciate that. I'm just cycling through
Alright.
my picture
Bye-bye,
options.
Min.
So, oh, gotta go to sleep, still under the weather. Well, rest up and feel better soon, okay?
Happy Halloween.
Oh, and it's midnight, so let's go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1, boom.
Ooh.
Sorry, I paused the thing and we're coming back to and oh wait, no, that's not the mute button at all. So, hey, Moon swung by, just popping in to say hello and I guess good luck on your November writing challenge. Thank you.
Yeah. How
Oh,
did that sprint go for you?
so I had a quick phone call and then I opened up all my documents and I'm working on my spreadsheet so I can auto generate the correct numbers. So
I might I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna track my words like that. I don't
sure.
know. I have a bunch of spreadsheets from, like, Camp Nano and
Yeah,
Nano Proper that would work
sure.
fine, but I start compulsively inputting data,
Yeah, yeah.
and I end up spending more time on the spreadsheet than I'm spending with my document.
Yeesh. Yeah, that's not great. So I just set it up so that it auto fills in the total word count from the previous column until I update it for whatever today's is. And then it calculates the new words based on subtracting yesterday's totals.
Mhm.
So, but I tried to do it backwards and I don't know, my brain wasn't mathing correctly, but it is now, so we're good.
Okay.
Oh, it just took me a minute. So, what you gonna do?
I dug up the, not No Not Rimo site
Sure.
and said, "Sign up for Postbox," which it's not letting me sign up for Postbox unless I use their Sprinter app.
Oh dear. That's a frustrating.
I don't know what the deal is.
Yeah.
So, I decided I'm gonna distract myself from this by writing.
Yes. No, I get it. I get it. We are here to get words in. We're not here to, you know, mess with websites that are being annoying. So, although you did remind me, I enjoyed TrackBear because it's got graphs and also it has a really cute name and you can invite people and you can see their data as well. And it let me import all my NaNoWriMo um, um, data before that went defunct. So that was nice. So I have all my previous stats and all my entries and stuff like that. So I was very excited for that bit. Because as we have discussed, Morgan is very maybe not I'm momentum driven and seeing regular progress makes me happy. So Victoria's here. Hello and welcome.
Hello, Victoria.
How are you? I'm assuming that means awesome. So
Oh.
yeah. Oh, I just
So I figured
yawn.
out where I'm putting, like, the X showing up,
Oh, okay.
and I have to back read the prologue to
Okay.
bring up the X, and then I gotta
Sure.
figure out what happened between them that they are now X's.
Ooh, yeah. I get that. So, my starting word count, were you curious?
Sure, why not?
Is 52,335 words, which means I did nothing after I won NaNoWriMo and hit because I do hit my daily target every day and I usually finish the paragraph or whatever. So I end up with, a couple hundred extra words.
I'm
Um,
at 27,778.
Nice. That's pretty solid. That's like the 20K mark is when it really, really turns into work for me. So I don't know how.
Yeah,
word process.
that's my first draft.
Sure. Yeah, no, I get that. I get that. Yeah,
So and I
big deal.
wanna add another 30,000 words if I can.
Sure, sure. That's seems like a really reasonable target. I posted once. I have this thing where okay, NaNoWriMo or whatever my November writing challenge is more words than I can maintain. Like it's not a healthy pace for me,
Right.
but it helps, get me into the vibe and get, huge chunks of the story done and whatever.
Mhm.
But I learned trying to get 10K in a month is too slow for me because if I don't have to work on it every day, I lose momentum and
Yeah, me too.
that's why my revisions have been going so slow on the urban fantasy is because I never got momentum and I kept, being like, "Wait, where was I?"
As long as I can put in, like, 2 hours of work a day.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was doing it with art in October,
Mhm.
and it worked out great.
Yeah. That's about what getting my words in takes is about 2 hours. On a really good day, it might be faster. On a bad day, it could take, much longer. But knowing that I can do that usually, um, that's what November takes me. I think, if I did but editing, I need to do in longer chunks. I think I need a 2-hour chunk to really get into it. That's last month I did a 10-hour marathon and I was super pleased I got through 20K words, but the story is 121K right now. So,
Yeah,
that was only so much of the story so far. What you
I
gonna do?
gotcha.
So, if anyone is interested in, Track Bear,
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna go ahead and toss my invite link. Uh, view join code, direct join code. Here we go. Chunk. So that's a link that's not very pretty, but it's honestly trackbear.app, and you can probably find me as Morgan Hazelwood. So yeah. Let's see. Configure leaderboard. I'm going to take off my old project and put on my new project, which is part nope, wrong one. I just created it. Oh, I didn't put the name in. I just put Space Fantasy 2 Take 2.
Yeah.
uh, so I might update that. I think it's what's the name of it? A song in the Aether Stream, where the first one is a dream of stellar ships. So
Okay, track bear.
if that link doesn't work, I
I
have a
think it
different link.
worked.
Okay.
I had to sign up
Yes, yeah, you do, unfortunately. Uh,
to look at the site, so
yeah. So we will see. I see. Uh, I don't see you yet, unless you have a weird name.
Sako.
Yeah, it's not shown up yet, but it might be waiting for your first update before it'll show you up on the leaderboard because you can't lead if you haven't done anything.
Yeah.
So we will see. Hopefully, I will get into words in the next sprint. But seeing as how I haven't looked at this book in when was the last time I touched it? November 30th of 2023. Um, it's a little hazy, little hazy.
Please
So
enter the leaderboard's join code below. If you don't have one, you can get it from the leaderboard's owner.
the link has the direct join code. So now that you've signed up, if you click the link again, it'll probably take you straight there.
Alright.
Did did that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So oh, one of the things I did on my, tally spreadsheet was I just put a bold for Thanksgiving so I could remember when it was gonna be interfering with my plans.
Uh-huh.
So did that work?
Um, I have to log in everywhere,
That's weird. Maybe I should have
apparently.
oh my gosh, I need to reconfigure this.
And it still says you haven't made any leaderboards yet.
That's super weird. Also,
Use
it
join
says
code.
Morgan and friends. So oh, I think I need to update this. Okay. Uh,
I wonder why it's not letting me click the link anymore.
that's weird. I can give you another join code?
Sure.
Uh, hey, Devin's here. Devin says,
Hey,
"What
Devin.
a wholly different time of day for you to be live." Yeah, yeah. It's November. We're doing our kickoff, so uh, yeah. If it gets too annoying,
Submit.
we can mess with it offline.
I am participating in this leaderboard.
Yay!
Spectators do not appear in the leaderboard charts. Okay.
So, enter progress. I'm just gonna say I wrote 10 words just so something will show up. Uh, there we go. Now we have a chart with a little dot. Boop.
Um,
Oh, it started with my original word count. So that's a choice. Hmm. Very exciting for y'all offline or online watching us. Uh, update things off the screen. So, but anyone is welcome to join my Morgan and Friends work in progress board. So, oh, Devin says, I've wasted my first November night trying to fix a technical issue that is completely out of control, courtesy of his ISP. It's
oh,
not it's not
fun.
your first November night. It's your first November morning. You're not behind yet. We're
You're
just
not
starting
behind yet.
early. We're starting
You're,
early. There's a difference.
yes.
So, anyhow, poke me in the chat, Sako, as we sort that out. I'm gonna go ahead to sprint. So,
Okay, that sounds great.
in 3, 2, 1, boom. And we're back. How was your sprint?
Sprint was good. I figured out the name of the X and his introduction, and now I got to dream up what happened between them. And I got a little distracted because Archer and Olive are having a Halloween mystery bundle
Oh, okay.
for like $30.
Ooh,
So, and I love all their books.
that's
So
awesome.
I'm not I'm not picky.
Sure.
Um, and also their stickers. Their stickers are very nice.
Okay.
So, yeah. Yeah, I'm dreaming up altercations for my characters.
Sure. I got 125 words, but I've read through the first 3,000 words
I
to
did a lot of reading, yeah.
yeah, yeah. Remembering where I left off and the voice of the story and just trying to pick up all the details. Like, I could just, skip to the character that I'm replacing, but I feel like that would not be the right idea because I need to get back in the world and remember
Mhm.
all the details that set up the thing, so
Yeah.
yeah. But I did crack myself up, like, twice. I ran across a line that said, "It's hard to duck your head away from someone over a meter shorter than you." So, I had a lost human cub on the station that our red panda detective found, um, and I remembered I found the name of my, detective agency, which is the ADC, the Aether Stream Detective Collective. Which I still enjoy. I remember I loved it, but I couldn't remember what it was. So, I was very pleased when I ran across it. Okay, we all know Morgan is easily amused, so but it rhymes. Oh, you're just looking at me. Yeah, yeah. I don't blame you.
I need to puff on my vape just a little more.
I hear you. I hear you. The ADC is on, like, most stations and many of the planets and stuff like that, and the cousins, there's a TV show that is in my world that has the red panda detectives, but instead of making humans suspicious about them, it's aimed at kids, and they solve crime like, "Who stole the sandwich?"
Aw.
So, they really take advantage of the fact that humans and a lot of other species find them very small and cute, and therefore not suspicious. So,
Uh-huh.
popping
How
into the
pretty the vape.
comments. Hello, Ink and Play. Ink and Play is doing Novel November from Pro Writing Aid. So awesome. Thanks for
Good luck.
joining. What's your project? Let us know. Oh, Devin had to pop out. He said hi, but he was going to his cafe to write with a little caffeine and tea and caffeine until he can't keep his eyes open or until they close. So he wished us luck. Oh, and he says that the novel he's been publishing and is on indefinite publishing hiatus has grown to well over 450 pages and 90,000 words, and he's super proud. We're super proud of him. So if you circle back to the stream, go you. We're excited for you. So, yeah. Ink and Play just popped in. So Sako is working on a um sapphic.
Vampire romance
Yeah.
horror
Yeah.
thing.
And
Yeah.
I'm working on a space fantasy. So, or the second half of the space fantasy. I'm trying to remember where I left off 2 years ago when I was like and November's done, and I have not looked or touched it since.
Mhm.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, there's definitely a couple books in my repertoire that are not finished, and I hate that, absolutely hate it, but, um, sometimes you gotta be in the right mood to really get those words in, and as I said, I stink at endings, so sometimes I'm like, "I don't know where I'm going with this."
Mhm.
So, yeah. Oh, big yawn.
Not big yawns.
Big yawn. Ugh, sorry. I don't know where that came from.
You were making me do it.
Wahaha, et cetera.
Ooh,
What's up?
making me yawn.
Sorry. Yeah, so you see the chat has spam in it. I deleted it on Twitch. I deleted it on the local chat, so I don't know why it's still showing up. So, anyway. But that spammer is now blocked, so they should not return.
Very good.
So, yeah, I think my next sprint, I'm gonna refill my water.
I might do the same, maybe smoke a cigarette, dream up some story things.
Yeah, yeah, that sounds good. So, I don't even remember the name of the character I'm replacing or replacing him with
Uh-oh.
as a point of view character. I'm sure it'll be fine when I get to that part of the story. Oh, right. Okay. Um, Originally it was going to be a takeoff on Joringel and Jorinda, which is a fairy tale, and
Uh-huh.
so the girl goes by Rendy and the guy goes by Jill or Gale. So
Mhm.
and he's a singer, so like he's nicknamed the Nightingale, so that just
Oh, I see.
adds a level of whatever to it. So
Shtick, if nothing else.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Oh, okay. Mm. The main character that my new character replacement point of view character is Paxton Zorander, and he goes by PZ.
Okie dokie.
Things happen. He runs security. So nice. Okay. I have notes that tell me what's happening and an outline, so I'm not pantsing again. It's glorious. So, Ink and Play is doing a fairy core. It's a cottage core dark fantasy academia, and their main character, Opalite, is a fairy, and the romantic character, or I guess the love interest, is a wolf, and his name is Brew. Nice.
Nice.
Although I can't think of a ship name. Opal Brew? Brewlight?
Brew a light. Yeah.
Drupal. Sounds
Oh,
too much like Drupal, which is a code thing. Uh, oh, nice. The title is Fairy Core. Uh, I do enjoy my urban fantasy, which is twice bitten, thrice shy, because it's got 3 characters and it's a love circle triangle.
yeah.
So, uh, and one of the characters is a vampire. I get silly late. It happens.
It happens.
So, warm up our fingers before we get into it. Oh, okay. Opalite is a Taylor Swift song, and Ink and Play is Team Wolf. I mean, my my urban fantasy is a werewolf a vampire and a mage. So, like, I'm team everybody because traditionally Dracula hung out with the werewolves or the wolves, you know? They weren't enemies. They were on the same team. So, anyway, time for the next sprint. Let's go ahead and get started. It's 3, 2, 1. Chakalaka. I can't say that too loud or Catechus will think he deserves gushy food. And he does not because it's Friday, not Sunday. And we're back. How was your sprint? I'm doing the math, so give me a minute.
I had to find the tab.
Yeah.
I'm having trouble making my checkout at Archer and Olive. I smoked half a cigarette.
Oh,
I
no.
made a coffee, peppermint mocha coffee, no less.
Ooh. Sure.
And I still need a little bit of help regarding what happened between Mateo and Annalie.
Mm. I have no clue. I
It could be any uh time period between like um turn of the century 1900s to now, basically.
and it was a bad thing?
It well, it not necessarily, see, because it could be
Sure.
more dramatic if
Mhm.
like he's like, come back with me,
Mhm.
and is
Maybe
she
he
gonna
just
be
got a
able
job
to is she
elsewhere.
gonna be able to say no? Like,
Yeah, yeah. Did he get a job elsewhere? Did he have some debts he was running from? Did I don't know.
hmm,
Did somebody he used to know call in a favor and he had to go help that person out?
or hmm, he teaches her how to clean up after yourself as a vampire,
Sure.
and I'm gonna show that more in the prologue for sure, but I need like a splitting point.
Mhm. Yeah.
Like maybe he cheats on her
Sure.
or
Yeah. Yeah.
and she's just not into the poly life.
Yeah, she's like, "This was not an open relationship?"
Exactly.
Um, so
Yeah, that might work. But once a cheater, always a cheater.
right? Especially if, you're immortal and death do us part is a very, very, very long time.
Yeah. Final death do us part.
Yeah, yeah. Until I see your ashes,
Yeah,
you
no
ain't
kidding.
tapping nothing else. Or until you see mine, whatever. So, oh my
Waiting
goodness.
for life means totally, yeah,
Yeah,
totally different context to if you're a vampire.
100%. So, I got a little over 250 words in. I finally got to the third point of view character. Yeah, these are super short intro chapters just to be like, "Hey, these are your characters." So compared to the story I'm working on right now with 5,000 word chapters, these are like
Nice. I like
so
short chapters.
yeah, yeah, I'm not hating it. So, I was talking to a writer friend of mine about how when I write multi point of view characters, stories, I like to rotate through the characters, and I like to try and make sure that the chapters are relatively balanced in size, not 100%. And sometimes you're going to have a short chapter, but I like to make sure that all of the characters have equal screen time overall. But she was talking about having to cut down a chapter because it was super long, and I'm like, you know what? While I rotate, I am not opposed to once, twice, maybe three times in a book splitting a chapter and having one character have two chapters in a row. If
Sure.
if that's what the pacing needs, you know?
If that's what the pacing needs.
Yeah, because the
Sure.
rotation is nice, but there's no strict law, and as long as you don't do it all the time, I, as a reader, don't mind it happening, so I think I'm comfortable doing that with my writing.
My so I read
Mhm.
for a, friend
Sure.
who, um it was her first attempt at horror, and I had some notes,
Sure, yeah, of course.
like multiple POVs, which don't normally happen in horror, like, uh, they should move this the change in perspective should move the story forward, not a
Right.
repeat of the story that has already
Yeah,
happened,
yeah.
and so I pointed this out to her, and now she doesn't talk to me.
Oh, no. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like, I enjoy having a scene from the other character's point of view sometimes, but, like,
Me too, but it's gotta move the story forward.
right, like, maybe you're showing their an emotional response to the same scene, and it's totally different or something, but a lot of times, authors will save it for either another book, like,
Sure,
or
in
as a
its
bonus
entirety.
scene, you know? That you share it as the bonus scene, and I definitely have, like, ones where I overlap, like, that last paragraph or, the last page or so,
Oh,
n
sure.
not often, but I have been known to do that just to pick up right where I left off kinda thing,
Mhm.
to show that the scene is continuing kind of, so
I keep reading
mhm,
Ink and Play's, like, posts,
okay,
and I am thrilled because this is someone who has consumed a lot of content, I can tell,
sure.
and they're like, "I'm gonna give this book writing thing a shot,
Yay.
and I'm gonna go balls to the wall." Like, uh,
Right?
write what you wanna see in the world. Heck yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm there for it. I'm totally there for it. So, uh, I mean, that's what I do. I write because these are the stories I wanna read, and
Yeah,
also because
ditto.
I have these characters and a vague idea of the concept of the world and the plot, and if I don't write it, I never know what happens, and I don't get to learn, you know, really get to know the characters, and there's no other way, and it's not gonna magically exist, and if I wanna know what happens next, I have to write it. So,
That would be nice.
yeah. Yeah.
Unfortunately, I know a lot of people who are like, "Oh, I have this huge story, but it's all in my head."
Gotcha, gotcha.
And I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Yeah, but we're not telepathic, like,
Nope.
you need to just, like, make it a medium that people can consume."
Sure, sure. Oh, Ink and Play says, "I'm Autumn. I know you, Sako. I changed my name because I game and write on stream." Okay.
Autumn! Long time no see!
Yay.
That's so cool!
People keep changing their names or have different
People
names
keep
on different
hopping
platforms.
hopping destinations. It's been a long time.
I really struggle when people have multiple names on multiple platforms, and I was like, "Wait, are" very often, I don't even be like, "Are you this person?" I have no idea that there's a connection unless you explicitly tell me. Like, no idea.
Yeah,
I've got,
I
like,
didn't know.
3,000
That
friends
was
on
just
Facebook. I got,
I didn't know, and then she's like, "I'm Autumn."
Yay! Well, we are thrilled you are here and super excited about your writing and ready for another sprint. So let's do this.
Let's do this.
3, 2, 1. So, are you working on your story right now? We can pop your goals for tonight in the chat or in the Pomodoro to-do list thing. So, okay, let us know. Chat. Okay, how was your sprint?
984 words
What? What?
with lots of pauses.
I don't wow.
And that was with, like, moments to stop and think and reread, and
I have never done I think my biggest sprint ever was, like, 730 words.
I decided to use the Sprinter site that
Okay,
Freewrite gives,
sure.
and I'm wondering if I can actually access the words I just wrote.
Oh, no. Let me see how many I did since
View
last sprint.
draft.
I got 767, but not really. I was chop I was cutting, I was grabbing paragraphs that already existed and converting them for the different point of view character.
Aha.
So, it was half writing, half editing. So, I definitely added a bit, but I am not sad at that word count. So, whoops, that was not what I meant to do. There oh, one more good sprint, and I might be ready for bed. It's been
I
two and a
think
half
that's
hours.
fair.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
that's fair.
So,
I wanna
well
throw
mhm,
cards tonight, so
sure,
I'll
sure,
be up for a while yet.
yeah. So Autumn said, "So I don't know how to start this chapter. I've even planned act 1 out. I'll do the rest later." I hear you.
I understand that well.
Oh, Autumn is like 16 words. I'm not great at how to start the first chapter. And now I wrote in a cliche that she looks in a mirror. Look, you just got to start somewhere. You can always go back and edit. Um, and
I have this method
mhm,
where I just start the story wherever makes
yeah.
sense, and then when I finish the book, I'll go
Mhm,
back and rewrite the first chapter so that it reflects the rest of the book.
sure. One of the things I usually do when I'm starting a new manuscript for November is I have an idea about the story or whatever, but I always try to figure out that first sentence because it sets the voice and it gives me a place to
I don't think
start.
about that until,
Like
like, my 3rd revision.
the opening line is not the opening line. It's just a spot for me to start, but it sets the voice and the location and the character, and it just gives me a vibe to roll with. And if I have that starting sentence, then I feel it gives me somewhere to start. Like, yeah.
The way I look at it is that you need the hook,
Mhm. Mhm.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And if the hook is a really well-worded question
Mhm.
or a well-worded answer to a question that makes more questions,
Sure.
that makes them want to turn the page and figure out what
Right.
the heck is
You're
going
talking
on.
about a good first chapter. I'm talking about a sentence that gives me a launching point into the rest of the book, which is all I need. So, like, most of them have been cut, but I have continued the chapter in that voice and just knowing like the attitude of the character really kind of helps me flow. So, like how cranky they are, how much they curse.
Oh, for sure.
Like just the character's vibe.
Yeah.
So, but
There
yeah.
are Octobers
Mhm,
where I will do a 131,
mhm,
which is a questionnaire for your characters,
sure.
and that's how you come up with their backstories and stuff like that. Um, and it helps me pre-write the universe and
Okay,
their backstory
sure.
before I even start the book.
Nice, nice. That sounds really
If I'm doing Preptober proper and not Drawloween.
I I usually do a fair amount of prep, like, even for the book I pantsed, I was still doing some world building and some characters, and I have my my rule of coming up with, names for background characters, like a list of, like, 20 or so I can grab and go, because, like, obviously, I spend a lot of time and effort naming characters, especially, like, my point of view characters and stuff like that, but having names that fit the setting and everything like that, that are different sizes and different lengths and different syllables and different starting letters, etc. So I can just look at a list of names that I don't hate and grab and go when I'm writing and I have a background character come up, like clutch. Because I still haven't touched that rough draft that has Alice, Bob, and Carol invading Canada. Like,
Okay, I think
mhm.
I can it's currently syncing.
Ooh, yay.
Um, but does that mean I can that does not look like 900 words.
I was really surprised by that number. Like, it's doable, but it's unusual.
A 194 words, maybe. Yeah,
Okay.
194 words.
You said you were pausing and thinking, so that feels like it would have been nice if it was 300, but it feels like a little,
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
realistic.
I was like, I know I wrote a lot, but I stopped a lot too.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, okay, well, this sprint timer is for a long break, and I don't think we're taking a long break, so I'm just gonna stop it and start up for the next sprint. Oh,
Sounds sounds good.
let me pop into the comments real quick. Autumn
Okay.
said, that the struggle with the first chapter is she kinda wants to show that the character is magical, but she doesn't know it because she's a fairy. Oh, yeah.
Make her lucky. Maybe her luck is better than most.
Or maybe there's, like, a shimmer in the air that she doesn't really notice, or I mean, I don't know what type of fairy she is.
Yeah,
So,
what type of fairy are we
are we
talking?
talking, like, sharp cheekbones and elven features or, magic, or I don't know, her tarts always come out perfect when she's baking, you know?
Yeah, it could be anything like that.
So, it can be
Maybe
a lot
she's
of
really
fun.
good at one thing,
Yeah.
or maybe she's making deals with other kids
Mm. Oh my gosh, I read a
or other
series.
people, like
Yeah, yeah. I read a series, the San Andreas, s mm. Anyway, it was a story about a detective and a PI, and the PI is a changeling,
nice.
and his magic is all about making deals with mostly inanimate objects.
Oh, interesting.
Like,
Okay.
what does a tree want? What does, fire want?
Mhm.
And he's got the charm and charisma from his face side, so he can talk them into agreeing to most of his deals, but, it has to be something that element or, the leaves are capable of doing. So,
Sure.
it's a really interesting magic system, and I really enjoyed it, and let me try
That
and
sounds
come up
fun.
right? Let me see if I can find the author,
That
and one of
sounds
m
like another, like, a comp title with, like, Dresden Files or Iron Druid
right?
or
It's gay because everything I've been reading lately is gay, and it's like a 7, 8, 9 book series. by,
I
yeah,
I get
Ty
I
Butler.
get series fatigue at around 6.
I mean, it's pretty standalone. There's, like, sometimes arcs between a couple, but it's not cons
I haven't been addicted
forever.
to a series since I was a kid.
I love running through an author's backlog, like, Kai so that's one of
Ty
her series.
Butler.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Another one of her series is, like, not quite superheroes, but, like, they all are gifted in some way, and they're in the military, and Um, so it starts off with a one night stand, and then the new recruit shows up, and for the super soldier team that have been infected with a mutation that gave them superpowers. Um, and so yeah, that's another good series that like utterly kills me in one scene. So great author, totally enjoy, but you have to be okay with on screen spice, gay spice.
Which I totally am.
Right, right,
Like,
so
people gotta be okay with, like,
mhm,
certain
yeah,
BDSM
mhm,
things for my book,
sure,
like
yeah, yeah. So, but it's definitely more on the urban fantasy side of the paranormal gay romance, binge reading that I've been doing. So,
San Amaro, huh?
yeah.
I need entertainment.
Right? Ah, I thought I had the postcard of the characters right here. Give me a second, let me look. Aha, wait, nope, wrong postcard. Oh, well, I don't know where it is. So, um nope, okay. It doesn't live here. Maybe it got mixed in with my Christmas cards or something.
Oh,
Uh,
no.
because it was a Christmas card that had the characters on it.
Aw.
Oh, here's one of them. Okay, so
Aw, that's cute.
right. So anyway, they're adorable. So okay, we weren't going to wait the whole 15 minutes. We were just going to go ahead and sprint and get some words in. So maybe bed would happen eventually.
It is a reasonable time to go to bed. Do you
Right.
wanna do one more sprint, or do
One
you
more.
wanna just
I mean,
call it now?
I can write when I wake up.
You can write when you wake up.
And we've been streaming for 3 hours.
Exactly.
So, yeah, let's go ahead and call it. So, but that was a great start.
That was a you know what? Like, I didn't have lore yet, so I wrote some lore.
Yeah. So I'm not sad with my progress. I got 1159 words. So, I can
You can
definitely
write
sleep
when
on
you
it.
wake up, yeah.
I can write when I wake up. So, let's tell people who we are, where they can find us, and peace out.
You do it first.
Okay. I'm your host, Morgan Hazelwood. I am a blogger, vlogger, and podcaster of writing tips and writerly musings. You can find me everywhere as Morgan Hazelwood, except X because bleep X. Um, my podcast is at morganhazelwood.fireside.fm or writing tips and writerly musings, wherever you get your podcasts. And this week, I don't remember what my podcast episode. Oh yeah, breaking a story Hollywood style, talking about some of the Marvel movies. And over on the blog and the YouTubes, you can see me talking about why I'm terrified to skip November writing because what if I never pick it back up again? So that's why I'm here and that's why I'm doing it. So yeah. And we are here every Sunday almost. Uh,
Just about.
from 4:30 to 6:30 Eastern time doing these streams. It's usually snack filled, but I ate
I I
a
had my snack for once.
I had plenty of Halloween candy before we got started. So
I want Halloween
we had
candy.
71 trick-or-treaters. Last year, I think
People decided that your neighborhood was nice.
well, also the weather was gorgeous.
Well, also that, but parents
Yeah.
were taking their kids to nicer neighborhoods tonight.
Sure, yeah. Like, when I lived at my old place, we would get, like, 125. When I moved here, I got 18, and then I think I got up to, like, maybe 35 last year, so, like, double that. I'm so excited, like,
In
not
two
even close to running out of candy.
in 2012, I
Mhm.
was the Baroness from G.I. Joe,
I've done the Baroness, I know.
and I had no trick-or-treaters.
Oh,
None.
no. That's rough. That's super rough. I've
None.
never had none. I think 18 might have been the fewest. I
I had
do
6 in one night,
Oh, yeah, yeah. So,
so I did hit the 20s one year,
okay.
but
I
that
don't
was in the
remember.
before times.
Yeah, yeah. I don't remember what my numbers were when I was at the townhouse. So,
And there's now Trick or Trunk.
trunk or treat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, which is like, "Ooh, let's go sit in a parking lot with other parents and their kids, and people who don't have kids are not invited because you're creepers, so that way only people who have kids in costumes get to see kids in costumes." Grr.
Yeah.
Like, my house has a garage door monster. I have, like, eyes on the peaks, and, like, on the bottom of the garage door are teeth, and so when it opens, it goes like this. I have, like, the 6-foot high stack of glowing pumpkins. I have, like, 7 pumpkins carved on my okay, no, 4. Maybe 5. Pumpkins along the pathway. I have ghosts in my yard. I have pretend stones and, like, an arm or 2. Like, I am decorated for Halloween. My driveway, my yard says, "This person celebrates Halloween. This person will have candy," and, like
And
but
I
I'm
guess
but I'm off the main
people take
loop.
you up on the invitation.
Yeah, yeah. So, hopefully, word and people are remembering and coming back, so
I have a question for you.
do it.
Do you still talk to, Scott, uh, Bradley
Yeah, he sent me the pictures of his skeletons today and the videos and, like, giant skeletons, and they're, like, going this way
and the
and medium-sized
lighting,
ones and,
and
like, up on the gutters, and oh my gosh, it was amazing,
it
it was
was
amazing.
amazing.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I was
So
like, "I needed this in my life. Thank you so much."
right? Right? So but yeah, yeah, some friends of mine were going to a hockey game tonight, and, like, I'm a huge, Washington Caps fan, and I've been to, like, 1 game in person, I would love to go, and I'm like, "No, I cannot go on Halloween." My house advertises for Halloween, I've been slowly building up, like, my regulars so they can expect me. There's no way I'm not gonna be home to give out candy, like, no, that's not
Right,
happening.
right.
Like, even if I was gonna go to a party, it would be after 9, and the kids
Mhm.
started showing up. I marked the times. The first trick-or-treater was at 6:33, and the last one was at 9:03. Like, there was a half-hour gap before that last group, but it was, like, 5 or 6 kids, of, like, peak
Like a
trick or
group together,
right,
yeah.
and it was peak trick-or-treating age. It was between, like, 8 and 12, so, like, just old enough to go by themselves kinda thing.
Mhm.
Yeah, but not like teenagers. If you were a teenager, if you were an adult, if you were in costume, if you were not, you get candy at my house. Like, I am not judgmental, I have tons of candy, and, like, if you're a teenager, I would rather you be trick or treating than not, and so many teens, like, either their parents can't afford costumes or they're like, "Oh, I'm too old," and then on the night, they change their mind, and it's, last minute, so they don't really have anything, and, you know, I'm not gonna say no for them not wanting to grow up yet. I like to encourage that. So, anyway, I have strong feelings about Halloween.
I can get the 7-book series of San Amaro Investigations.
Are you on Kindle Unlimited?
No, but
Oh.
it It can
Might be worth
be
it for a month.
40, or I can pay $42,
Yeah, yeah.
but I don't know if I like their style yet.
You don't. Maybe just try the first one. It mostly stands alone. As long as you don't read the last 2 pages. She's one of those authors that sets up the next book in, like, the last 3 pages. It's like, "And we're all done, and there's a thing happening." So,
Yeah,
just
a
so
little epilogue that
mhm.
leads into the next book.
Yeah, yeah, but otherwise, like, yeah, most of them wrap up pretty obviously.
Mhm.
Okay, that was my outro, very long, and we got distracted on Halloween. Who are you?
Yes.
Where can they find you?
Hi, everybody. I'm Sako Toomey. I am the wearer of hats. I am an author. I am an illustrator. I am a photographer. I am a dancer. I do a lot of things. Podcaster. Yeah. So you can find me on Facebook and Blue Sky and Substack. So just, or Discord. You just look up Sako to me or Psycho Sako, and you will find all of my stuff. So please to be dropping a line sometime. I would love to hear from you.
Thank you all for joining. I'm slowly wiping glitter off my face. Have a wonderful evening. And if you are participating in a November challenge or working on any projects, best of luck and